Welcome to Tough Bill's Garage. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be jumping back into the 2016 Ford Mustang EcoBoost. We're going to be doing a different gear shifter. As you guys know, the OEM gear shifter is 100% looking as magnificent as it looks, but we're going to turn this up. We're going to make it look like a manual, feel like a manual, and even have a shift knob like a manual. If you are not yet subscribed, you might want to go ahead and smash the subscribe button now. Hit the bell on the side. Share this video. I love you all. Let's keep growing. Tough Build Customs. So this is going to be how you take off the boot as well as the shift knob if you are changing it out. So you're going to come over here. You're going to pull up on the black tab on the ledge right here. You're going to pull up on that side. Then pull up on that side. Just come over here and then you're going to pull up on that like that. You have all these clips. Plastic tool would actually be better to use to get the plastic clips that are around this girl right here. You're going to see that you have a wire. You're going to have this wire, so you don't want to pull up too far, but it will be connected to the bottom right here. And you're going to push the tab in and pull it out. Then you're going to pull up the boot on your opposite end on this side over here. You're going to have a Phillips screwdriver. This is where it's going to come in handy. If your e-brake is on, you're totally cool. That's all you got to do is just press that. Put it in neutral. The factory ones look like. So just like that. They come with new ones, so you don't need to use those. And then at this point, you're going to go ahead and just pop it right off the shaft. And there we go. That is the whole entire, pretty much the whole boot. Basically, I just wanted to show you guys how you would do this if you were thinking about doing it yourself. I do need to say, once you make this decision, you cannot go back. So if you get rid of the car, you cannot have the boot, but you can have the ball. It's easy to change out that to go back to the factory, but the boot you cannot have. If you do this, just keep in mind that this is a one-time thing, and you have to really know that you really, really want it before you go ahead and start trimming out your plastics. I know how much these plastics are, especially for the automatics, because you have to buy with the light inside of them. Those are about $185, I believe, last time I looked from Ford. So make sure, once again, this decision that you make is going to be 100% on your mind, and you're going to be okay with it. As far as dremeling goes, I just dremeled all of that stuff off, got all the plastic pieces that were blocking my way of putting the boot on flat, and then I went ahead and took another grinder that you can stick on to a Dremel as well, and I just grinded it all the way down, so that way it's flat. You don't need to put glue all the way out here, because you don't want to do that, then the boot will stick all the way out here. So you just want to put it on the edge of the plastic, just like a manual does, and go ahead and then super glue the edges. That way when you pull up on it or pull on it or whatever you have to do to it, your boot will not come off of the plastic guard. Now, as far as the top part, because you do need to have this part too, and I did the same thing. I did 3M all the way around it, and then I put super glue all the way around it as well. I let it sit for about an hour or so, and then you can go ahead and start reassembling it. But as you can see it right there, that's where it needs to go onto, and you can kind of see a little bit of the super glue inside there. But I'm not really worried about that because it dried. It's 100% good now. I'm going to go ahead and stick this back on, and then we're going to go to the car. I'm going to show you guys how to screw this thing back in and make it look really nice in your 2015 through 2020 Mustang S550. Don't worry, the chrome is not going to stay chrome. I haven't decided if I want to do it in carbon fiber or the gloss black that I have. I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you guys rather see the chrome being? The gloss black, or should I do it the carbon fiber? Because all of the trims in here is going to be different. And if you guys already see the theme that I'm going for, you already know. We are going to install the boot and the new shifter for the first time. It's very simple from here. After you have already made this part right here, you're going to see the screw holes right here. You're going to want to put the shifter in there though, because the shifter actually screws into this post here. You're going to slide the shifter in there, make sure that the holes are lining up, and then you want to put your car into drive or sport, Your e-brake should always be on. That's what stops your car from going anywhere or rolling. It doesn't need to be turned on completely. You just need to turn on accessory mode so that nothing is running. And then you're going to go ahead and slide her back into sport mode. So that way you can get a screwdriver in there and you guys can go ahead and fasten the 2 screws that are right down here.
Well, there we go, guys. This has been such a nice modification to do to a automatic Mustang. Now, this does make it look like a manual transmission because of the fact that you don't have the selector gears here anymore. I don't see the point, like I said earlier, is you already have one straight in front of you already. You don't need one on the shifter by itself. Now, if that one ever does go out, it's still visual. You can still see it. This one, on the other hand, is way better feel than your OEM. Now, your OEM has that little button you have to press on the top of it, and then you go ahead and push it into gear. But it just didn't look right. So I decided, why not go ahead and make it look like a manual? We definitely have it installed now. There's only going to be a few more parts that we're going to be getting into the Mustang as far as interior goes. So let me give you guys a little hint here. The steering wheel will be changed, the gauge cluster will be changed, the center console will be changed. I'm not concerned about the seats at the moment, but eventually we are definitely going to want to get some Alcantara or some type of different seats going on in the interior wise. We might do some carbon fiber seats. They're a lot lighter and they work a lot better in the Mustang. We might even delete the rear seats and put a roll cage back there. I think with the Mustangs, especially the S550s, they definitely look really, really nice that way. We're going to be doing a lot to this Mustang. It only gets better from here, guys, so I decided that I'm most likely going to keep the Mustang as long as I can. And what I mean by that is I'm probably going to end up keeping the Mustang. We're probably going to do a big build series on the channel. So make sure if you're not subscribed yet, you might want to go ahead and do so. I'm going to let you guys choose the motor as well as a couple of the interior parts, but we need to start growing Tailfield Customs. We're definitely going to do that. We need to get a few more tools together so that way we can do what I really want to do to this car. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. Once again, make sure you share the videos. Make sure that you like the videos. Make sure you keep returning back to the videos. Yes, I'm talking to you. But anyways, keep returning, keep watching, keep building, keep tough. I love you all once again. I can't thank you all more than what I can say. But anyways, let's go ahead and end this video.